This week we're gonna be working on passing like when the opponent's controlling double sleeve, okay? I know a lot of people struggle on passing in the guard like this, right? A lot of times your opponent control your hands, your sleeves, and then you don't know what to do, okay? Or sometimes your opponent has a really strong shallow lasso, really strong deep lasso. Yeah, it's hard to break the grip. And at the end of the day, I have to use my hands to pass the guard, okay? Look, let's say if I break my grips, like I go. So if I break my grips, look, I'm using my hands the whole time to get on the side of my opponent, okay? I have to control the collar, I have to hug the head, right? I have to go for a leg drag, I have to block the other leg, okay? So that's why it's so strong when your opponent control the sleeve, okay? It's really, really strong. It's really hard for you to pass. You have to deal with the grips and you have to know how to position yourself, okay? The first thing, if I drop both knees on the floor here, he can go for triangles, omoplatas, arm bars, right? I cannot do that, okay? I have to have at least one knee up between his legs so I can block his attacks, okay? Or it can be with both legs up, like this, okay? And let's say many times I get here, I grab right outside of his pants, but I don't control under the pants. If I control under the pants, I want to stack him like this, which is like really good. I use the frame here, you see, and here. So I can stack him and I start attacking, okay? So let's work on this here first, okay? So sometimes people you're on top, wants to like turn the hand in like this, and your opponent has really strong grip, okay? Sometimes your opponent does like a double shallow lasso, like this, okay? Especially on the female division, like the girls like to work a lot in the double sleeves like this, okay? They have strong legs, like really good hips, or if you fight someone that's really flexible, okay? So you see that right here, it's hard for you to pass, okay? But there's always a moment that your opponent have one foot on the bicep, because with a double lasso, there's not much attacks. There's no attacks, just control, okay? And then when your opponent start like changing for like a spider, that's the time you can go, okay? So I go with the hand under the calf, right on the calf right here. I don't control on top, okay? I turn my hand up and I grab here, okay? So once I get here, look, I bring my elbow to me, okay? Pull. So he's pulling, I bring my elbow to me, okay? So now what I'm gonna stack my opponent like this. And I use this knee, okay, from the side of the lasso, right behind his knee. Okay, so now I'm pushing the leg down and I'll break this grip. I take advantage that his hand is strapped on his thigh and I pop the grip. So now I'm controlling this leg and I go more to the outside, and then I go with this hand right here, control it as a C grip with my right hand, and I go with this hand, my left hand, right on the hip. Okay, and notice that I have my knee on his lower back. I'm not like this, because then he's gonna drop the hip on the floor, or his leg's gonna be really strong. Okay, I do my best to stack my opponent here. Okay, so now I'm gonna start passing. Okay, I go with my hand right on I cup his calf, bring his leg over my lap. I don't like to grab the far side collar, because you see, there's a space here, okay? Right, and then Rolando can put the knee inside, okay? So now I'm on top of his frame. So he's gonna start escaping the hips, and he's gonna get a shallow lasso from that side, and now he started like recovering the guard again, okay? So again, so I'm here, go under the calf, stack my opponent, and then step forward. You see how I step forward with my right leg? As I stack him, break the grip, C grip, control the hips, now cup his thigh, bring his thigh over my lap, okay? So now, his hips off the mat, I go with this hand on the same side collar, 4 fingers inside. Now if you want to try to put a knee inside, it's hard, okay? It's different when I go here, okay? It's like this. Now I drop his hips on the floor, and I bring my head on this side. So now Rolando is still holding this arm, okay, this arm right here, because he knows I'm gonna hold his head, okay? And by doing that, I'm controlling his hips. It's really hard for him to go upside down, because there's 2 parts of his body that he wants to lift, okay? One is the hip to try to recover the guard, okay? So I control the hip, try to lift your hip. So now my weight is here. Two is the upper body. He's gonna try to take the shoulder off the mat. And then he's gonna start escaping the hips to recover the guard, okay? And usually when you sit up like this, okay, we call like a baby hook. He's gonna try to do like little hooks inside my legs like this to bring me up and then sit up X guard or recover the guard, okay? So as I put my weights here on the hip, when Rolando starts trying to stand up, I gotta put my shoulder on him and I start putting my weight forward, okay? So then I block him from sitting up, okay? Because if I stay here, he's gonna sit up, okay? So I have to go with my left shoulder in this case on him. And now I go with my hand, I let go of the collar, okay? Tip of my toes on the mat, and I underhook this arm. And remember, yesterday I told you, you not only scoop your hand under the arm, you bring the arm on your shoulder, okay? Why? If you try to sit up, it's hard. Sometimes if I keep like this, you can still sitting up. You see, you can still like turn. I bring to me, okay? So now look, I can open my arm, okay? I can open my arm here and then I step over his forearm and now hug his head. Okay, so now I establish the side control. Okay? Again. Let's say your opponent pull guard and he got like a shallow lasso and spider guard. Okay? So I'm here. Stay on the squat position. And remember why we stay on the squat position? We don't stay like this. Okay? Because here I give too much space. He can play De La Riva. He can go to X guard. Okay? There's so much he can do. So when I stay like this, try to go De La Riva, it's hard for him to get De La Riva. It's hard for him to go underneath of me, okay? Okay. Plus, I'm active to jump to the side, to pass his guard, okay? And to move more, to move faster. So again, stack him, right? With your forearm and your hand, okay? You stack him forward and you step your right leg forward, like this, okay? Now look the left leg on the lower back, break the grip, C grip, control the hip. As you control the hip, cup his thigh, leg drag. Now, control the collar same side with your forearm over the thigh, sprawl, and put your weight on him. Okay? Scoop your hand under the arm, your hand goes on the floor, staple his arm, break the grip, and then pass the guard. You can pass the guard like this or hug in the head. Okay? I'll do on this side again. Step one, control, okay? Step two, stack. Look at my frame. Okay, and I keep this foot on the floor, okay? Break his grip, control, control, leg drag, like I here, okay? Pressure, scoop your hand under, try to turtle. He may apply this baby hook. You see the baby hook he's doing? If your opponent gets the baby hook, control my hand, and you try to walk towards the guard pass, he's gonna recover the guard. It's gonna make you off balance. Okay? If this happens in the fight, I walk this way. I go side mesh. Okay? Why? Because you see, the hook, it's on this side. If I walk to this side, I'm walking against this hook. If I walk to this side, I'm escaping from the hook. You understand? The hook doesn't have power. Okay? So during the leg drag or any situation from leg drag, a lot of times you get here when I get the hook, go for side mesh. Okay? Then you go back again. Okay? If that happens, just make sure you do that. Because I see a lot of times people get here, they keep moving this way, and then they lose the balance, and then the opponent recover the guard. Or even like if he created space, he can choke by me. Look, boom, I'm in trouble, okay? So you gave opportunity for your opponent to reset the guard or do some attack on you, okay? Even on the regular leg drag, I go here, he got the hook. Move this way. Okay, go for a side smash. Don't walk towards the other side, okay? Because he's definitely gonna make off balance. Sometimes when this happens, I know like this is like something else, but I just feel like I have to teach you that, okay? Sometimes like I get here, I can knee slide. Okay? Sometimes you can do it. But a lot of times like when you try to knee slide, he's already like escaping the hips and lifting. Like just make sure you walk this way first. Okay? It's about feeling, okay? All right, so you guys understand? So you go for the stack, break the grip. You have to pop the grip, control the leg, control the hip, stack your opponent, get the leg drag on the thigh, reach the same side collar, drop his hips on the floor, put your shoulder on his chest, underhook the arm, scoop the arm, and bring the arm to your shoulder. And you start passing. If your opponent still controlling the sleeve, make sure your leg goes inside your arm to break the grip, and then you hug the head. If your opponent makes a baby hook, which is like, I like it when they do it, because I love side smash, you make a transition to side smash. Okay? And then you'll start passing from there. Any question? All right, let's go 1, 2, 3.